Greetings, everybody. I am back, and we are live, living better than ever. Thank you all for being here today. Whew, I feel like I'm almost out of practice, although I did pre-record those other two, so maybe I'm not. But I'm going to have to speak quickly today with 14 stories in the hopper. They're all in the descriptions, and by the time we get done with Midnight's Edge in the morning, I'll have timestamps assigned to each and every one of them, so you can blast back through the stories of the day. I add those timestamps so that people can, skip all of this type of stuff if they want to. But I like to talk to everybody and say good morning and welcome and good afternoon and good evening to some of you, depending upon where you are in the world. So let's say hi to everybody. We got Liger Fan here. Good to see you, my friend, as well as Critisible, the Rainbow Knight. We've got our Snortopoopus Cuber here, as well as D. Bud Martin and Vince Womack. What is going on, my friend? Looks like Horny Alf got here. He's like, hump day to this sexy chat. Indeed. Of course, there's Judicon hanging out with us this morning. Good to see you, along with Vince Womack. We've got HVP asking if I'm live or Memorex. Well, today I'm live. Good to see you. Let's see who else is in the house. Of course, we've got Cat Sith here saying also hello. Also looking at the video. Hopefully you guys get a chance to watch that before we start Midnight's Edge in the morning. Captain Trek is here with us as well. I owe him a conversation, and I owe you all a member stream. So let's put that together shortly, shall we? Of course, Cosmic Squirrel is here from the Cosmos saying hello to everybody. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, along with so many others, including Tina BB. It's great to see you, love. There is Low Spec, a Linux laptop, and One Man Show. What's up, One Man Show? Looks like we've got even more folks rolling into the chat now. I appreciate that so very much. We've got our friend Terry Rose here. What is up? Goodbyes to you, my friend. Indeed. Buy low and sell high, everyone. Although I don't know if selling's an option right now. I sit on a lot of stuff. But again, I'm not giving you financial advice. We got Rob Altus in the chat. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, buddy. Well, looks like Mr. Shirt is here, and he's seen the video on the Galactic Star Cruiser. Well, thank you for that, my friend. If I miss anybody, it isn't on purpose. We've only got about 30 seconds till we have to get fired up and running. Let's see. I think Cody Guy is here. I think we've got Olaf Von S here as well. Great to see you, my friend. Looks like we've got Theme Park Casual here as well. Just missed him by I think a day or two when I was in Southern California. Sorry about that. Hopefully we can connect next time like we were talking about. Let's see. Ooh, we got to get going, folks. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. I want to say thank you to Mexican Iron Man for the super sticker. I enjoy a cup of coffee early in the morning, and I know you know that, and I appreciate it very much. Well, like I said, we got 14 stories to get through this morning, so we have to get through them pretty quickly. I am going to be able to take a pause for the cause if I have to actually address things in length. But to be honest with you, I don't think there's a lot here that has a lot of depth to it. But let's get started anyway. Here we go. Bob Chapek to helm Disney's annual meeting amidst the Don't Say Something backlash. By the way, nothing in the bill that they're referencing actually says that at all. In fact, it's basically just saying, hey, let's not teach kids these things at that young of an age, and maybe not start doing that till after third grade. That's basically all the bill says. And if you go through it, there's a lot of really strange conversation in the background that insinuates you're promoting one thing, you're not promoting something else. And to be honest with you, doesn't even matter. This has nothing to do with Disney. Disney's a private entity. This is an education bill in this state that they happen to do business in. And it's going to be very interesting for an annual meeting reading because there's a lot of backlash over a lot of things that's happening at Disney right now. And most of it, believe it or not, isn't Bob Chapek's fault. But someday we'll get through a video of all the things that are Iger's fault that he left behind that Bob Chapek's going to have to deal with for the next couple of years. Anyway, let's move on. We've got more to talk about. Of course, Jeff Zucker's on his way out. Well, actually, he's already been out, but he reached a resolution with Warner Media over his abrupt exit, which means he's not going to sue. How's he going to sue? He did the wrong thing. He would lose in a court of law. There's absolutely no point to this. He even came out and talked about how he did the wrong thing. Bananas, indeed. We also have Taron Egerton collapsing on stage during his first night of his new play. The play is called A Bad Word, or referencing a male hen. Understudy had finished the show. I mean, he basically collapsed like very early on in the play. Essentially, he's fine. At least that's what they're telling us. But there had to have been a reason for his collapse, right? This is a pretty well-known actor. I'm interested in seeing what this final resolution or understanding will be at the end of the day when it comes to this particular incident. We also have Black Panther director Ryan Coogler, who was mistaken for a bank robber. That's right, this happened. And he says the situation never should have happened. Well, he walked in and handed the bank teller a note wearing a sunglasses and a mask. And the bank teller misread what the note said. Why would you hand a bank teller a note? I don't understand, but anyway, it was over about a $12,000 withdrawal from his checking. You can read the story further if you want to, but at the end of the day, either he's disingenuous, Bank of America is terribly racist, or something in between. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, we also have, the New York Times pulling its editorial staff out of the bear country over a censorship law. That's right, the fake news law. Well, what does that tell you? Also, editorial staff isn't really news staff. They are opinion staff, kind of like what I do, commentary and opinion. Editorials are not news, and pretty much that's all you get nowadays. Moving on from there. Bears local exhibitors are going to take a big hit from the Hollywood exit. Well, absolutely no kidding. But guess what? There's plenty of propaganda films coming from another country that's very close to Russia, that's pretty large and has a massive population, that have been putting out propaganda films very successfully for the last 2 years and basically told Hollywood to shove it. You don't think they're going to go in there and hang out over in bear country? Of course they are. Moving on from that, box office for Moonfall was terrible. So guess where it's going? Oh, that other country I was just referencing. That has a red flag with a gold star and some other gold stars around it in a circle. Anyway, I don't know why they think this is going to help this film. This film is awful. The box office was terrible. It's not going to do well in China. This is a wasted effort at best, in my opinion. Spotify goes down. Well, it did for a little while anyway, at least for some users. They couldn't access their accounts. I don't know if you use Spotify or not, but during the course of the day yesterday, for at least an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, you weren't able to, get onto Spotify. I don't think anything was lost. There's a lot of other ways to consume media, especially music, so it is what it is. Apple takes swing at sports with Major League Baseball rights deal. That's right. They're going after more sports, and great. Silicon Valley is going to destroy sports next. Fun, huh? And of course, we also right in the middle of a lockout. So why are we signing deals when we can't actually come to terms with the players? Don't know. Moving on from there. Will Netflix ever offer an ad-supported plan? Yes, of course they will. At least the CFO responds, never say never. Well, of course they did, because they know that not everybody's going to want 17 different things that they're paying for. Ad-supported services actually make more revenue. We'll get beyond that and move here. Feds are probing Barry Diller and David Geffen over trades that happened ahead of the Microsoft Activision Blizzard merger. That's right. They bought some options, but they bought them a little bit in advance, so it's not like it should look shady. There's 3 people involved in this. I'm not sure it's going to go anywhere. I just thought this was an interesting story and probably a waste of everybody's time and money, but hey, it is what it is. Bob Backish has actually done the moonwalk. He's decided to release half as much content on Paramount Plus and his other, streaming entities because they realize they don't have any money. Well, actually, that's not what he's saying out loud, but they don't have any money, and they continue to announce things that they have no intention of making, like a new Star Trek film, right? So we'll move on from that. And finally get to this. Obi-Wan is supposed to be releasing a trailer imminently, either today or tomorrow. We got a first look over at the Entertainment Weekly magazine. You can find a lot of videos on that already today, and it's going to be talked about over on Midnight's Edge in the morning. And finally, WME is foregoing the agency's Oscar party in order to virtue signal $1 million to ukulele efforts. Okay, I had to be very careful. This is a really big problem. The fact that we have to censor ourselves on a daily basis when we're presenting information is baloney sausage. But with that being said, I'm out of times and I'm out of stories. So you know what? Head on over to Midnight's Edge in the morning. It's going to be great. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Well, that's right, everybody. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate all of you who've joined us live each and every weekday. It's amazing. I love the energy. Plus, I love the chat. We've got a lot going on. If you haven't seen my Star Wars Galactic Cruiser video, do check that out. And head on over to Midnight's Edge in the morning. We also have Wednesday Live and Street Smarts over on Mad Barber Entertainment. And wrap up your day watching the Sporking News podcast presentation of the Humpty Dump. Have a great day, everybody.